What's up, you guys? Uh, this is me. That's you. Let's do it. So, figured I'd do a little bit of an update. It's been a while since I talked to you guys. Uh, a bit of an update. So, first, uh, in this current moment, I'm about to be moving from New York City back to Atlanta, which I'm pretty excited about. It's a little bittersweet, I guess you could say. Um, Sweet, obviously, being that I will be living in the same city and state and cohabitating with my lady. So I'm pretty excited about that. Bitter in that, um, friends and family that are here in New York, I won't be seeing as often. So that kind of sucks. And it's Atlanta. Atlanta's very vanilla. Whereas with New York, you get a lot of variety, spice of life here. There's so many different cultures, and there's great food, and there's convenience and public transportation that is 24 hours, liquor stores that do not close. Uh, if you want to go out, you have far more options. It's not just clubbing. You can hit a lounge or hookah or pool hall or whatever your bag is. Like there's pretty much everything available in New York City in that way. Um, but on the flip side of that, New York is a little too chaotic and too busy for me right now at this stage of my life. I kind of want to slow things down. Getting old or older, I should say. So, so I'm a little excited about that. What else? Within the year, I had recently taken on a new position at my place of work, which I will no longer be working at. But from the time that I did this video until now, I was promoted to that of a sexual health coordinator, which was very exciting and fun. My population, in particular, via the agency that I work for, is homeless youth. Our target is homeless youth, ages 16 to 24, who are either homeless or at risk for homelessness. And as a sexual health coordinator, it would make sense to be having, excuse me, to be having those kinds of conversations, sexual health conversations in particular, with folks who are not appropriately housed. Uh, Many engage in sex work as a means to take care of themselves, um, be it, you know, sex work that they totally can identify as being sex work, that they know that's what it is, and then of course in other ways where people are not really aware, in that they are, dating somebody just to sleep on their couch. You know what I mean? Like that's actually a form of sex work. And then also, I mean, not even just that. Like people also have like regular relationships, that kind of stuff too. So a large portion of my job was around talking to young people about their sexual practices and behaviors, um, kind of acts that they were performing, condom use, negotiating, safer sex, um, and doing it through a harm reduction uh, lens, meaning trying to assist them in reducing harm around whatever their acts are, whatever they choose. So if it's a young person uh, who is saying that they are choosing not to use condoms with their partners because they don't think it's an issue, of course, sharing the information of what it means to be having unprotected sex um, in terms of HIV, STIs in general, pregnancy, whatever. And then explaining the ways that they could at least allow their practices to be a little bit safer. So maybe in that situation, I would be suggesting maybe oral sex versus vaginal or anal sex, or if you're gonna perform either vaginal or anal sex, trying to remember to use lots of lube so that there's no tearing. Uh, Lowers your risk. However, there is still risk. You know, this is not a guaranteed sort of method, but this is a harm reduction method. This is a practice that you can use um, to minimize some of your risk, depending on what the activity is that you're doing, whether it's vaginal or anal. Uh, Having conversations with partners first before having sex, about their past, about their number of partners. If it's a random sort of situation and you don't have the opportunity to have a conversation, maybe doing a body check, you know, making sure that you're really looking at your partner's body before you have sex. That kind of stuff, in addition to doing actual HIV testing and counseling. Um, Also, facilitating trainings. Yes, me. Somebody actually paid my black ass to fucking teach somebody some shit. I thought it was interesting too. But yeah, I was facilitating trainings, um, as well as interventions. Um, so yeah, I gained a lot of experience. I gained a lot of knowledge. Um, it's pretty helpful to me in terms of being in my field in that way. Because typically, what I was doing before was pretty much case management. Um, Having a caseload, meeting with clients, and talking to them about whatever their goals were, whether that be school, housing, helping them prioritize what their immediate need was, versus talking to them specifically about just sex. So I learned a lot of things, and it was helpful. However, at this point in my life, um, I would like to change careers. I would imagine that in terms of um, advocacy for people who are, disenfranchised, whatever the community is. I would imagine that I'll always have a connection to that kind of work. Um, However, probably as a volunteer, not necessarily in direct services. So we move forward now to a new day and age. Um, Otherwise, life is all right, man. I'm doing pretty good. Um, Still on this quest of, trying to figure out where the next place is going to be for me, emotionally and mentally. Um, Recently started meditating, studying Buddhism, and practicing actually, which has been pretty cool. It's been kind of centering. Um, Ridding myself of negative energies and folks who are not, you know, healthy to the process that I'm in right now. Also, I recently lost my cell phone in Miami in May. Today is now June 22nd, and I have not had a cell phone since. In fact, I lost my cell phone, I want to say like May 7th or May 6th, and I haven't had a phone since. It's been really nice. The quiet, the peace, I actually read a lot more. Um, and it is nice to not be as accessible via social, networks, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, um, kind of cleansing in that way, even on accident. It wasn't my intention to lose my phone. However, I did, and then I made a very conscious decision not to get a new phone. Um, so that's been pretty cool. What else? I don't know. Just enjoying life, enjoying life, and trying to reposition myself. Community is something that I feel like I'm growing out of in a lot of ways. Uh, and I'm ready to just do life, like just living. Uh, which has been cool. It's been cool. It's pretty good. I don't know if I'll completely disconnect myself from community altogether, but I do know that at this present moment in time, I don't really have an interest. Um, Pride events, conferences, support groups, conversations, whatever it is. Like I just kind of have found myself at a place where I'm okay with where I'm at, and I don't know, that part of my life, it feels like more of an experience, versus who I am. So I don't know, but I'm looking forward to being able to hang out, and relax for the next month or two. I'm gonna meditate a lot, and read, and swim, and eat, and work out twice a day, and run, and play some sports, and do some outdoor activities. Whatever I feel like doing is pretty much what I'm gonna be doing, for the next month or two. It's gonna be pretty cool. Um, so I guess that's it. I'll hit you guys up again, maybe in another month or two. You know, let you know what I'm doing, and that's it. Oh, it is, yeah, June 22nd, 2012. All right, peace.